Welcome back everyone to JJ Central's channel. Today the topic is going to be brand new chicks. So this is chick season, February through April. You see a lot of chicks coming in the store. Before you jump out and buy one impulsively, have some preparation. This is a video to inform you what you need to have if you are going to get some chicks. So you will see a whole lot of chicks in the store. Be aware that some could be male, some could be female. Females are called pullets. And most of them in the store you see are already sexed as pullets. Like all these ones are female pullets, which turns into hens. You use them for eggs or some for meat. But there's also a possibility they'll sell you straight run, which means they don't know what it is, male or female. You may end up with roosters and hens. So be aware of that before you pick chicks, because it's going to be problematic with your zoning and all that to have roosters in certain areas. Okay, having said that, what do you need in order to keep these chickens in your house when you bring them in your house? First of all, you need a brooder. What is a brooder? A safe place for these chickens, a cardboard box or a tote like this. In this case, I'm using a Home Depot's 55-gallon nice and big tote. Very safe, sturdy, easy to clean, all that. I can hose it off. So this is a good one to have, some sort of a tote. Doesn't have to be this brand, but a good space. Second thing you need is a heat lamp. Currently I turned it off because of this video. Normally in a heat lamp you put in an infrared bulb right there, as you can see, an infrared halogen bulb, so that it heats up the chickens. Why do you need to heat up the chicken? Not to fry them, but to basically give them enough heat, just like a parent hen would give. So we need to maintain about 95 degrees on the very first week, and then every week you basically pull this further up. So it's ideal you put it on a clamp so you can just keep going up, so that it's 5 degrees less. Next week 90 degrees, following week 85 degrees, and so on. And I normally keep a thermometer. Right now it's 90 degrees down there. So it kind of gives a good gauge on how much temperature you need to maintain for these chicks to be healthy. Third thing you need, feed. Chick feeder comes in different styles. I just have this lying around, so I'm using this feeder, and I'm also using a waterer. They both need to be monitored every day because they make a mess. And a simple water, you just dump this and refill it. With the feed, you start with two choices. Normally you start with a medicated feed. What it is there's one little medication they put on this feed, amprolium, which prevents it from getting one particular sickness in their gut. You normally give medicated feed for a month or so, and then you switch to regular feed, in this case non-medicated feed, and I'm using organic chick starter. So you use this for the next 3 months, and then you can switch to the general big chickens normal egg laying feed at that point. So they come in crumbles. Once they get big, you can either opt for crumbles or pellets. Next thing is medium. So what do you use as bedding? This is pine shaving, so you can use some other medium as well, but you can pick up from Tractor Supply or any of your farm store some flake that's not poisonous. Basically, don't use the cedar, use pine. Cedar can be poisonous. So that's about it, pretty much. You set that up, make sure you have the temperature right, make sure you have feed, make sure you have water, and then you can get chicks. Now with chicks, if you're starting new, please get at least 3 or 4. You don't want to get one chicken. And most stores won't even sell you one chicken. Reason being, they like to cling together. Since they don't have a mommy in the scenario, they want some warmth by clinging together. As you can see, as soon as I turned off the heat, they're all clinging together right there. So that's kind of the reason you want. Let me turn the heat back on. So now my light is on. You can see they'll start to come around. It may get a little hot in this area, but they know how to control, because they will move further that way to regulate the heat themselves. So it's kind of cool. As they grow, you may want to move them to a bigger environment. So you have about a month and a half, like 6 weeks, in this brooder, and then you need to find a coop for them to be in, and then eventually they'll transition into the full outdoor and slash coop area where you finally want to keep those chickens. So those are the basics for starting out. In a store, they'll give you a box like this, so you don't have to carry a box to the store to take those chickens. And here's the bedding, and here are the food. So that's about it. If you have any questions, put it on the comments. How to grow. I've been having chickens for over 30 years, so I've learned a thing or two in the process. So if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up, and I'll talk more about it. In the next video, we'll talk a little bit about different breeds and what breeds are good starter breeds, and so on. All right. If you like the video, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.